Did you know that 1212 is the Golden Atlantean portal, and we are shifting into a phase of humanity where we are merging with that timeline? Well, that's our topic, and I'll be diving into much more today in our energy blueprint for the month of December. Greetings and welcome to the Activations with JJ. December 2025 monthly energy blueprint. No, it is not an update. And if this is somewhere new for you, you may be like, JJ, everybody else says update, but you do not. And no, I do not. And that is because we are co-creating. I'm not here to just spout off everything that I'm thinking and just deliver all this information for you. I'm here to just plant little seeds so that together we can actually create the blueprint for December so that we can essentially manifest what we want the energies to be like this month. Now, of course, there are many players in this game, and we have different factors to take into consideration using our wisdom and discernment. But at the end of the day, we as individuals get to create our own reality. And as a human collective and a planetary consciousness, we get to do the same because as above, so below. So I'm really excited to dive into the themes for this energy blueprint. And they all stem from one main theme, what you just heard, and that is Golden Atlantis. So if Atlantis has been coming forward for you, oh, just wait. There are going to be some channeled messages, light language activations, and really interesting information that I share in this monthly blueprint. Don't go anywhere. Before we do that, it's time for my 360. I do it every episode, and this one is no exception. I would love to co-create with and weave with you in any of the following. Number one, I just launched Written Light Codes for Beginners. This is a course for those of you who are interested about the light codes after seeing my codes of remembrance and all the key code stuff and want to learn more about how to access this powerful tool for yourself. It's all on demand and you can sign up below. Number two is our December 6th Sacred Vibrations Day retreat in Torrance, California. I cannot wait to weave with so many of you. And also someone who I admire greatly, Anita Morjani, will be there, as well as my friends Amaloa and Caesar from Hermosa Beach, my favorite cosmic sanctuary place. You can join us live and in person through the link below. And number three, reactivating Golden Atlantis. This is a 3-day journey. We did one last year of restoration. Now it's time to fully bring online all of those timelines, converge them so that we can merge with the highest frequency possibilities for humanity. That 3-day journey takes place in conjunction with a special grid work assignment that I've given to Michael in Joshua Tree, and he is bringing some of you along. So check out all the details in the link below. All right, let's take a deep breath. Whew. Almost squeezed that into 60 seconds. I tried. Let's start off by just dropping in together and calling in our family of light, our higher selves. I've obviously got my visuals. I've got my wardrobe connecting to the golden frequencies. I feel the golden avians, obviously the Golden Atlantean elders, the Golden Atlantean keepers of wisdom, the Golden Atlantean dragons, as well as the crystalline children. They're coming forward too because this is directly connected to their mission. I am also feeling that this particular transmission really is what's coming through. This weaving that we're going to do together is going to involve some hand light language and some written light language. So connected to that written light language for beginners. Yeah, get out a piece of paper. I've actually prepared 3 key codes for today. So I will be sharing those up here on the screen. Let's calibrate before I do. We're opening ourselves to call in all of the puzzle pieces, all of the necessary components to structure this blueprint to facilitate the harmonization of the mind and the heart of humanity to lead with a balanced approach into this new octave, where I believe and feel and sense that in some of the lower vibrational Atlantean timelines, the head took over and there was force involved. There was a forcing rather than an invitation and a persuading in a way that was more gentle and feminine. And so the masculine force took over, and free will, the laws of free will, were somewhat cast aside, where not every part of the planet was ready yet. And this is connected to our podcast last week, because in some of the Atlantean timelines, speaking of time, there was a resistance to the harmonization with time and a resistance to weaving with time in a way that was harmonious and balanced. There was a forced takeover of time, and I am being shown the show Loki. Many of you have heard me talk about it before. In Loki, there's like a manipulation of the time in a way that is not harmonized and does not honor choice. And so again, I am feeling and sensing, and I don't know why, but I'm like circling my palm. I don't know if any of you can feel into this, but I keep sensing this rewinding. I'm seeing the old VCR tapes. I'm seeing a rewinding, and I will share with you a little story that I think might help right now. My little starseed came to Earth with many memories. They have faded. He's 10 now, and they have faded. And I will tell you, if you have a little kiddo, most of those memories are going to surface around 5 or 6. There are some who have the assignment to maintain those memories, but I do encourage you to document them, either record them or write them down. They will come back, but what I have felt in the case of my kiddos is that they are needing to be more connected to Earth, and so some of the memories, the veil is getting a little bit more dense, so that they're not able to access those quite as easily. And that's just their contract. There are other kids who keep those memories, and it keeps going. And I think with the way that the expansion of the education of children being more conducive to the remembrance, that we will see that it won't be the case. And he told me once a story about the flood and about the destruction, and he told me once that a crystal I had was a piece of a crystal from a crystal that had exploded in the center of the earth during, and I he did not say it was Atlantis. I felt it was Atlantis. I had a vision, and I went into his Akashic records, and I saw that he had left that lifetime and immediately come to this one, because this one was statistically the closest in probability to be a successful deployment of the mission that was attempted during some of the other Atlantean timelines. So essentially, for all intents and purposes, we are Golden Atlantis. If we can name it and claim it and merge with that awareness, then it is. So be it, and so it is. And so for that reason, I feel that this special event that I'm holding, this 3-day event, 3s are very important, will take place on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it kicks off on the 12/12 portal. And Aishul Toyana, and it's a 12-12-9 year, so it's a 12-12-9. It's a completion and a convergence. I feel more than a completion, it's a convergence. Tune in with me, please. What does the 12-12 portal bring? I consider it the Golden Atlantean portal. Now, I'm the only one that I know of that has said that. I tuned into that 2 years ago, and since then I've been promoting it. I've been talking about it every single 12/12, It just so happens that one of my children was born on that day as well, which is very fascinating. And it's an interesting date, but the number codes of that. I feel 12-strand DNA. I feel the harmonization of timelines where the DNA was manipulated beyond free will. There's something about free will. This probably has to do with the codes of liberty that we've been anchoring in. Many of you have joined us across the planet. Michael is continuing to travel. Again, he'll be in Joshua Tree. There's something big happening on the 1212 portal. He will be there with a small group. If you'd like to join him, you can check out the link if you're here in Southern California. I hear like a numbering and a counting. And now I'm ready to show those 3 key codes. The first one is expansive reconciliation. Expansive reconciliation. The words are pretty straightforward. Look at the image. Just tune in for a moment. Expansive reconciliation. What does that bring for you? This is why you have a piece of paper. Write stuff down. If you're in our Lightweavers Global, you can share this in the forum as well. If you're only participating in this just via YouTube, you can obviously comment below. So key code number 2, I will pop up on the screen. Rapid reformation. Rapid reformation. It's interesting because it's not coming as reformation. It's coming as re-formation. And I am seeing rocks, landforms. And you can take a look at the image there. Pause the video if you need to. All right. Capture that. Move to the next one. Here we go. This is code number 3. This is key code number 3. Key to unlock, code a vault of information. Triangular representation. Triangular representation. Triangular representation. It's like the reformation. It's triangular representation. Feel that? Time to move forward with a final channeled message. I have the Golden Atlantean elders coming forward. This is a masculine energy. Wisdom keepers. They feel like teachers. Teachers. They like the word teachers. Okay, fantastic. We will use the word teachers. I move forward with your chins up, dear ones. You need not grieve any longer. You need not ruminate over your perceived failures. You are here for what might be termed to your inner child as a do-over, although we do not necessarily see it that way, for all of these timelines are in reality taking place simultaneously. You are here to experience a different flavor, a different outcome, a different set of events that will expand your consciousness. You are here to see to the finish line a project which has been attempted time and time again. And we remind you, it is not simply about the outcome. It is also about the process, and much has been learned through the process, but there is a time and a place to bring something successfully to completion, to carry it out according to the original blueprint, to maintain the original blueprint, to hold true to the original blueprint, and that is the golden blueprint. We remind you of the patience, love, and generosity, the heart-centeredness of the Elohim. And we say this not to put them above you, but to remind you that they are you, that they are mirrors of you. Do you understand that we are you? Do you understand that when you look outside yourself, you are simply seeing a reflection of yourself? This is what many of the lower vibrational timelines could not understand, would not understand, did not understand. And that was their choice. That was your choice. You are here. You are here in this now moment, in this choice point, both as an individual and as a collective, to see the success of the harmonization between the mind and the heart, the harmonization between two individuals who are essentially not separate. You are here to see the reunion of all things, a reflection of all that is, for all that is one. Yes, dear ones, you are here to succeed, and you are the architects, you are the builders, you are the storytellers, and you are the story, and you need not fear. You need not be overwhelmed, for you have at your disposal the remembrance of countless lifetimes of mastery, which bring you to this point, which support you in this moment. If you but let yourself, allow yourself, and intention yourself to access those memories through devices such as the keycodes mentioned by this channel. It is simple. It is simple. It is not complex. It is simple. It is like math. It is like 2 + 2. We bring our message to completion with one final reminder. Make friends with numbers. Numbers will be of great value to you. Understanding numbers will be of great value to you. It is a language that is most supportive of this success of which we speak. We bring this message to completion with love and gratitude, honor, and awe. So be it, and so it is. Just gently coming back. You may not be so far deep as I am, but thank you for your patience as I come back, quote unquote. I do like a hybrid conscious channel, so I do not trance channel, as many of you already know. I do know what I said, and I do remember it. I had a lot of fun last month at the channel panel. That was amazing. And yeah, it's just incredible to have access to that information. Remember a couple of weeks ago when I read the quote from the book about the whales and the whale consciousness, that we have access to anything. That's what channeling allows us to do. It's not about somebody taking over. It's not about like giving over your power to something else. It's literally just about accessing information. And if you are one of those kids that like to read encyclopedias like I did, because we didn't have the internet, you know what I'm talking about. Like, I would rather get it straight from the source. And that's what's so fun. So thank you so much for witnessing. I have no doubt that your own channel was activated. And if you have additional information from the Atlantean teachers, wisdom keepers, that came through in addition to mine, please drop it into the comments below. Or if you're in Lightweavers Global, I would love to have a discussion with you about it. You can pop into Lightweavers Global and we'll be in there talking about it and weaving. Whew, that was fun. There's a lot still in the field. And again, just, take some time, do some automatic writing right now. This isn't just a regular old podcast. This is your invitation to help us anchor the blueprint. You can do that by sharing any of these concepts on your own platform. And if you don't have a platform or a way to share your messages, why not? Maybe it's time to start doing that. All right. So I'm sending you so much love. I can't wait to co-create with you, weave with you in all the different ways. You can find out all the links below. I'm sending you so much love and reminding you that I am you and you are me and we are we. Here's to an amazing Golden Atlantean December.